3, 2, 1, go! Hello and welcome. Today we're going a little further. It's day 116, so we're going 11.6 kilometers. Thanks to all of you who saw my video yesterday and commented with questions. I got 3 relevant questions, so maybe I should just answer those as well. I did in the comments, so you all have an answer, but maybe people don't see those answers. So the first question was if I check my pulse when I'm running, and no, I don't really use my pulse at all at the moment. I have done in the past. I mainly use that when I'm trying to increase my pace. So if I want to go faster, I need to do some exercises that raises the pulse and then maybe lower it, and some high intensity or some recovery runs. And so you use the pulse to measure how much of an effort you're actually giving. At the moment I can say my pulse is 140. It might be a bit higher now because I'm talking and so on. Normally I'm a bit lower when running like this. My resting pulse is below 40. The lowest I have ever seen my pulse is 36. But normally when I sleep, when I wake up in the morning and check the night's pulse, it's normally somewhere between 38 and 40 for the lowest. I'm unsure what my max pulse is because I don't like to go there. It's so hard and I should get it tested. I imagine it's around 185 or something, but I'm actually unsure. I haven't tested it for a long time, so who knows? The next question I got was whether I'm going to break up my runs once I reach maybe 40 kilometers and so on. So instead of doing 140k run, maybe do 20 in the morning and 20 in the evening. I haven't really considered it, and it's never really been the plan. I don't know, I've never tried it, but I think it might actually be harder if twice a day I have to put on my running gear and go running. I might take a break while running to get some food or just sitting and relaxing for a while. I never had any pace goals, so I can more or less spend as much time as I want. I think that I should at least be running, so my pace needs to be, I reckon, less than 7 minutes per kilometer, but I don't actually have any specific limits for when running is running. And obviously I can also just walk for a while if I want. At the moment I'm at 540. It's slowly getting higher, but 540 minutes per kilometer, and I think there's plenty of space to slow down. And if I want to do some of the trip walking, then I guess that's okay, just as long as I make sure that I'm mainly running. I mean, that would be the point, wouldn't it? So the last question was if at the end of the project I think I can actually run 300 plus kilometers each week. And yes, I believe I can run that far once we get there. I obviously cannot do it now because I don't have the stamina for that. But after a year of running every day, I'm sure my body will be used to the load of it, that I can actually do it. I mean, a lot of people are doing it, at least a marathon a day. Lots of people might be an exaggeration, but there are people running a marathon each day. Also, I know there's a goal This is not an unlimited running streak. This is 500 days. So there is an end goal. There is something to reach for. Now I'm not kidding myself into thinking it will be easy. I think it will be very hard. But my main concern is actually one of time, as I was also discussing yesterday. It's going to take a lot of time. I have a responsibility to my family first most, and then also my job. So there are considerations that need to be balanced, you might say, but I will have to see how it goes. So far it's pretty good. We're spending an hour plus running these days. Once we get to New Year, we'll be using 2 hours every day on running, and that is a lot of time to spend running like this. And obviously when it's 3 and 4 hours, I will have to consider if it's still worth it. But physically, yes. Can I manage it time-wise? I very much hope so. But let's see. Lastly, I'd like to make a comment about the weather. As you can see, it's a bit gray today. It's not bad weather per se, but it's certainly not sunshine and whoa, happy days. But when I was going out, I was like, oh man, it's just so great today. And I realized how much the weather actually affects my will to run, my motivation. And I realized I had to kind of rewire my brain a bit, because this is not bad weather. It might even be better than sunshine because I'm not sweating as much. I don't need the same hydration. I don't need to put on sunscreen. So there are many advantages. The same with wind. I was talking about how the other day I planned the route so that I would actually get some help from the wind because I had it in the back. And then when it was from the front, I would run between the trees and get some shelter. So I think I need to think a bit differently about what motivates me. What is my mood like going out? It's okay that it's a gray day. It's okay that it's dull and boring, because that's good in other ways. Wind can be a good thing. Obviously rain might not. I can't really find the positive angle on that, other than it might cool me down. But it's not a problem. If it's raining, okay. If it's wind and raining and stormy, yes, then I might just grumble a little, and that's okay. But just because it's a great day doesn't mean that running isn't good. So I need to think differently about that, and maybe other things as well. So I think it's a good little mental reminder that even though things aren't what might appear as best, it might still be great. And it doesn't really influence my running that it's a great day. So I'm just going to keep that in mind. Okay, so I just finished the 9th kilometer in 5:50 without talking. And as you can see, my pulse is now at 131. Now I stopped running, now I'm falling. Sorry. So if I take it nice and steady, my pulse is around 130, 140 maybe. So I don't know if I can use that information for anything, but there it is. Obviously, if I pick up the pace, the pulse rises as well. Okay, so I got a bit curious about this. So we're currently at, still around those 130, 133. But for the 11th kilometer, I will try to speed it up and get below 5 minutes per kilometer. So more than 12 kilometers an hour for that 11th kilometer. And then let's see what happens with the pulse. I will try to go not as fast as I can, but a lot faster. So we got about 50 meters until that 11th kilometer starts. Okay, so here we go. Oh, 4:07. But what's the pulse? That 1:52. But it's dropping fast, so it was probably 1:55. Whoa, that was rough. I didn't think I would be able to actually go that fast. So that was pretty intense, but fun. So now you see how the pace affects my pulse. I don't think I could go a lot further at that pace anyway. So interesting. So it shot up to 1:55 during those 4 minutes at not top speed, but more or less. I don't think I could have done it much faster. But that obviously begs the question, what is my max pulse? I doubt it's 185 if I'm only going to 155 during a sprint like that. But who knows? Maybe I should test it somewhere someday. If you are interested in all the metrics of these runs, I think you should join me on, or follow me on Strava. I'm uploading all runs to Strava, so there you would be able to see pace and where I've been and so forth. I'm not sure if you can see the pulse, but I know I can, but I don't know if other people can. Let me know if you tried and can't see it. 50 more meters. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your questions. Keep them coming. I really enjoy them. And then I hope I'll see you tomorrow for 11.7 and day 117. See you later.